Hello, Leo. How are you? Welcome back to another episode of Solari Tarot. It's your boy, Greg here. We're here to do your reading for the week. Guys, let's just get the spiel done, short and sweet. Not going to resonate with everybody. That's not how a general reading works, right, y'all? Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new, if you like to be around the reading. No personal readings at this time, just getting our feet wet again on the channel. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you know the spiel. Leo, let's talk about this week, because here, as I've meditated on your energy and spent some time with you before starting to film, I realized that you're on the fault line in some way. You're on the edge of where the ground could open up and you could fall into it. There's this sense this week that action, very stereotypical almost, to the Leo person, will take precedence. However, there is a knowingness that you will need to search for it. Perhaps this is not something that I need to tell you. You may already this week be searching for the answer, but there is this winter sacred pausing, where we're pausing for just a minute. We're realizing that there's a sacredness in it. We are scrying out into the universe. We are looking for the information that we desire. This week is the week of the dark moon. We are in a Mercury retrograde. This is a wonderful time for divination work, scrying, using your own personal tarot deck. It's a wonderful week to start to search the depths of you for answers. This is why. Because at some point in this week, whether or not you've learned or whether or not you've offered compassion and forgiveness and purity to yourself, to others, to whatever it is that's making you reactive, there is this sacredness in pausing on the fault line so that you can determine the steps that you will take if and when the earth breaks open. The action needs to be taken immediately. For some of you, you may already have seen this coming because you were scrying and you saw that the energy of the week was sending you into a place where action will need to be taken. But Leo, here you're pausing for a minute to try to get the grips on what's going on this week. Now, I want to pull you some tarot. What is our message for Leo here this week? Let's see what's coming out from the tarot for you. For Leo. But there are judgments that some of you have this week. Harsh criticisms about maybe yourself, maybe others, people, actions that will need to be taken. You know, for some of you, this could literally be the age-old scenario of you're wanting to react in anger to something, but you know that you need to be kind of at square one with yourself. So you know that when the earth breaks open and action needs to be taken, you're taking the action from the place that is ready to handle the problem and not from the reactionary anger that could come or, you know, kind of the face value response that the quip, you know, almost, that you might want to lead with. There could be a sense that you're saying to your inner self or your inner being here, wait a second, I need to make sure that I'm making the right decision here. I need to make sure that I'm not reacting out of anger. Tell me, what are our cards for Leo this week, folks? What are the messages that Leo needs to hear? Okay, the Temperance card, exactly. There is a sense that you are seeing all ends of something here this week. But it's almost like one foot is in the spirit realm and one foot is in the real world. And this advantageous position that you will be in here this week, Leo, will be allowing you to stay in balance so that as the ebb and flow comes, you're not crashing in the waves or drowning under the surface, right? You're strong, you're secure, you've had one foot in the water the whole time. You know, this is regal action that's being taken. You know, I imagine that if a judge, and I did a reading for, I think it was Sagittarius, and it was this big judge-based reading. Somebody was judging a lot of things. And I remember saying something to them along the lines of, if a judge were to make irrational decisions, it wouldn't be in the best interest of his position or his character or his credibility. And if you, Leo, this week are in a place where you need to make immediate decisions, but you're not taking the 10 deep breaths, And then you're saying, you know what, fuck them. Fuck them all. Burn the contract. Delete the number out of my phone. You know, there is this sense that you may be very reactionary here this week. It's a typical energy sometimes for Leos, especially for Leos right now in their chart where there are positions that are challenging within this Mercury retrograde. Because, guys, Mercury retrograde is not challenging for everyone always. I have a friend, her name is Ella. She runs a channel called Astro in Wonderland, and she put up a post recently about Mercury retrograde. She really is kind of a truth speaker on a lot of things, and I like to she kind of advises me with her social media sometimes because I really trust her and I subscribe to her channel. I'm a fan of hers. So, but she mentioned that Mercury retrograde can be challenging, so don't like paranoia yourself into this, right? Who cares about these kind of alignments? This energy for you is just being balanced enough to make the correct decision. And the Two of Pentacles, right? Fuck. All right. What are the messages for Leo here this week? Four of Swords, the Hanged Man, and look at this, guys, the Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. You know, blessings, abundances, big physical manifestations could be coming into your realm this week, but this is the thing. For this reading and in this way is very much a deliberation card. We are looking at what rods we have in the fire at this time. Also, we're making sure that we are not conjuring our reaction from this shadow place that can sometimes do a lot of damage. However, we are not averting ourselves from it or pretending like it's not there either. There is this message of integration for you here this week, of integrating yourself to this place. And also, I really want to say there is this energy that maybe this week you are pausing for some action that will need to be taken as you move forward. You know, you might need to take stock and really listen to your inner voice here. Because there is this sense that whatever you're looking for in the spirit realm, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, Spirit's going to show it to you as you scry. It's going to be in a quiet time. It's going to be in a quiet place. It's going to be at your altar. It's going to be at your sacred space. It's going to be in that sacred moment. It might be during your new moon ritual bath, right? And also, I think that your perspective will change this week because of all of this download and information that's coming to you. You guys are really receiving a lot of spiritual wisdom here this week, and it's going to be necessary in order for the action that will need to be taken, whether that's this week or in the future. You know, this is kind of the energy of you're kind of being given that final review from the universe with all the answers for the test that's coming. Really study and really know and really listen to that inner voice and really be integrated to that core self, because harsh judgments about yourself, harsh judgments about others, they're not going to work here this week. You know? Hold on, guys. I got to just send a message real fast. You know me, I'd be a busy bee. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo. The Ace of Pentacles, exactly. Funny because, you know, we're talking this week about this story that you have been cultivating on your journey to manifestation, on your journey to your Ten of Pentacles. For so many of us, this card, Ten of Pentacles, represents so many different kinds of things. Money, security, the house you've always wanted, the extra car that you've always wanted to spend the little extra money on, the love that you've always desired, the marriage that never leaves, the person that is always on your side, the happiness of self or the identity that permeates and becomes a better you every day. Whatever this is that you desire to manifest, we're talking this week, you're looking back at the ace of the story. This does not mean a new seed is sprouting like it does mean for so many. Here, it is you looking at the place where you did plant the seed. You're taking stock this week. You're looking at really what needs to be done now. And I want to mention this energy of the fault line. You are on the fault line in some way. We're talking about your story. We're talking about the journey of you getting to where you wanted to be. And as you walk that path, the ground opens up sometimes, Leo. And the fault line asks you to either jump real fast so you can keep going on this path, or to stumble and fall and think about your past too much and worry too much. And this is what you will be doing if you don't take this advice from Spirit this week and learn that sacredness of pausing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have, I think it's the 5 of Cups. Hey, guys. I didn't do my hair this morning, so I look really awful, so, hey. Look at this. This is why this week you are pausing, to look at what went wrong. To look at where you didn't end up. I sense for you that there was a time that the fault line opened up and you fell in, Leo. This actually reminds me, this is so strange I'm thinking about this. It reminds me of, and it's not even that I know so much about this show, I just for some reason watched it recently, but it is a show called Charmed. It's the original version, and it's season 2, episode 1. The lead witch in this series, her name is Prue. She is played by Shannon Doherty, and in the first episode of the second season, because of the events of this season finale of the first season, as the sisters go up against this great evil. Here's my best friend and roommate Rachel. You can say hello to her.
Hi, sorry.
As they go up against a powerful force, the lead character Prue is terrified and is not able to manifest her magic. As Prue is on this metaphorical fault line that I'm explaining to you right now, she fumbles. She thinks about what went wrong. She thinks about how she's sad, and she keeps failing to beat this demon. She keeps failing to be the victor here. Go watch that episode maybe. I don't know why that popped into my head, but what I'm saying is that your inner self is trying to show you, maybe even in a memory replay, of what went wrong. And there is a trigger in it, Leo. There is a trigger in it. But the thing is that if you let it debase you at the fault line like always, then this sacred information and these sacred downloads and this relationship that you have with Spirit kind of starts to disintegrate because when you get, it's like you're scared that this time you'll fail, or this time you'll let somebody down. And there is this need to have compassion this week on yourself, to purify. Really, for those of you that celebrate the dark moon or the new moon on the 11th, take a ritual bath, cleanse it out, let it go, add the herbs, perform yourself a little bit of a spell, a little bit of magic. Whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that, sorry guys, I'm so busy today. I'm doing a million things at once. It's Valentine's week. I'm the head chef of a restaurant. It's a busy week. Anyway, as you get to this new fault line, that moment where you failed last time is going to come back up in that flash of a moment. And you might be filled with such a fear because you're thinking, oh my God, the demon's back. I'm so scared. Oh my God, I failed last time. This time I'll fail. I can't. I'm not strong enough. I'm not good enough. But right now, this week, I'm literally getting chills all over my body as I say this to you. You're setting in the sacredness of pausing. In the cold dead of winter, the warm reality, even if it hurts, comes to you like a witch would scry for it. And in this moment, you will be on the fault line of where you either beat it this time or fall in the hole again. So on this journey from your ace to your 10, the real question here is, you know, sometimes life is not like a video game, guys, like where you die and it respawns you back in the same place where you started. And sometimes life is that way. You know, I mean, I don't know your business, baby. You might be watching this and you might be stuck in a time loop right now. And you have watched this every day for 300 days. I don't know. I don't know your fucking life. Guys, my friend Rocky gave me this vape. It's peanut butter and jelly, but I think it does relax me, maybe? Or maybe not. I don't know, maybe it makes me hack. Anyway, not right now, but maybe in a little while. Let's go ahead and clarify. Normally I pull you guys more base cards, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not doing it here right now because these are the cards. This is the message. There's no need to fish for information. Where I see the picture. I just want to clarify now. I feel like Spirit wants me to do that. It's probably because we'll get, 6 card clarifications or something. Tell me about Temperance here for Leo. Tell me about Temperance here for Leo. Okay. Ooh, guys. 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Boom. So the point is how can you, because the King of Pentacles here this week, Leo, is you. Do you see? Here's your ace to your 10 story. The King of Pentacles is you. Your journey to worth. Your journey to your physical manifestation. And don't you think that to clarify Sagittarius, this card of this grand duality, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you have the most positive card in the tarot deck and the one that references sadness, paranoia, not sleeping, worrying about something. Do you see how this is happening, where your greatest story sits in front of you and your worth and your value comes into question on the fault line every time? And then you fall in that hole every time. You worry about it. You sabotage yourself into this hole. And this week, whatever spiritual download is coming to you, it will be so valuable. I don't think you have any idea. Tell me about the 4 of Swords here, please. The 8 of Swords, exactly. You've got to rest your mind, Leo, because you are running your head around something. You've got your head locked on it. It is obsession. It is self-sabotage here. You're thinking about something. The universe wants you to relieve yourself of this mental anguish and this mental pain. What if I fail again? What if this is all to hurt me? What if the universe is sending another chasm my way? What if I fall in? What if you don't? What then? What if you don't? What if you jump over the fault line and you find yourself in a brand new chapter that you have been waiting? It's like you're stuck in a time loop, almost. It's like every time you get to the fault line, you fall into it and then you wake up and you do the same shit. And it's the same repetitive motion and it's the same self-sabotaging nature. It's like the fucking, what is that movie where they wake up and it's the same day? This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Is it Ferris Bueller's Day Off? I don't know. I'm not a movie aficionado, but my point is that what if this time you do something differently? Because Spirit gives you the insight, you clean out all of this clutter, all of this shit that's convincing you of 1,000 different things that are probably definitely negative, and you get out of it. What if this, and then you wake up and it's a new day. Bitch, you've been waking up every day and it's December 32nd. Do you see how silly that sounds? It needs to be January 1st. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please. The Two of Pentacles, exactly. It's there. It's waiting on you. It's like you get to the fault line. I know I keep saying this, and it's because I pulled the fault line from the Archetypes deck from Kim Krans, and I love it, but it is like cemented in my head and your energy here, Leo. It's like every time you get to the precipice, you go to the place where you have been asked by Spirit to push the envelope, and you fall in the hole every time. And you do the same thing every day, and nothing ever changes. And you're like, fuck, I want something to change. I want this new reality. I want this awakening. I want this surrendering. I want to let go of December 32nd, bitch. I want to move into January 1st. There is this energy that you have been trapping yourself and falling in the hole too many times. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Because you get there and but, oh man, it's like the Queen of Pentacles. It's... Holy crap, guys. Man. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. The thing is that the Ten of Pentacles again and the Hierophant on the Ten of Pentacles. You can't make this shit up. Look, you're so close to your Ten of Pentacles, Leo. Whatever that is for you. And you have been on this journey. It's like everything you do up to falling in the fucking hole is right. But then you fall in the hole. It's like change. Right? The universe is like showing you what's going to happen so that you can do something differently to change the timeline. There is this spiritual wisdom. There is this spirit guide knocking on your mental door right now. There is, I want to say, a past loved one or somebody that watches over you post-mortem, or somebody, a spirit guide, a fae, something, some sort of deity maybe that you show patronage to, your religious deity of choice. I don't know. Trying to give you this wisdom and it's like knocking on your mental door, and you're too afraid to open it because you're afraid it's the fault line. You're afraid it's the hole. You don't want to fall into it. But this is the correspondence that leads you to the place of great manifestation, bitch. Point blank. Come on. Moving forward. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. The Fool card in reverse. Because, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. The Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands. The truth is, Leo, that if you could see into your future, into what would become, the choices that you would be making right now would probably be a lot different, wouldn't they? If you could peer through the veil and look at your life 20 years from now and see where you ended up and how it all went down, you would probably make very different decisions than you're making right now. And the Fool's journey that you have been on asks of you to get to this place where you have to cross the threshold, where you have to jump over the hole instead of falling in it as the ground opens up around you. And I don't know how many lifetimes you have been dancing around this hole. The only thing I do know is that you keep falling into it. Also, this is really strange. Somebody's passed on mother wants to say that she loves you. I don't know who that's for. Somebody's mom wants to say that she loves you. Chin up. Little chin up? I don't know what that means. Little chin up. I don't know what that means. Anyway, folks, this is a really intense reading. I'm gonna cut off this channeling because it's like I just drank a bunch of coffee. I'm like full of it. So I love you so much. Don't fall in the hole, baby. Get to the other side. Think about what your future self would tell you to do. Think about what your past self would tell you to do. This is something you'll be doing here in the week. I think that you're going to get out of a very long cycle that you've been perpetuating, and I think it's going to create some sort of like new reality. It's like you're going to wake up and it's January 1st. It's like you're going to wake up and it's finally tomorrow. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you get through this. If you are actually stuck in a time loop, call me. Mwah. I love you. Bye.